Blessings, everyone. Today I would like to offer, this is the Oracle of the Fairies. And Spirit was very clear today to remember the childlike wonder. And we always associate the Fae with the spring and the summer because they're so prevalent in the glorious birth of the gardens and working with the elementals. But they're also reminding me that during these times in the winter months, when we're having celebrations, especially during festive seasons for all different cultures, that they draw close to help us remember the spirit of things, the wonder and the awe, and how to make a wish and dream and have that childlike innocence. So they even had me wearing, this is my rose quartz aura butterfly tiara. And it just helps to hold that energy, not of just love, but of wonder and magic. It's a beautiful experience. And so, first, I would like to say thank you to Source for allowing me to be a medium of light. And I ask the wondrous Fae to please step forward and help bring a message of joy and wonder for the highest good. Thank you, I'm grateful. And I'm just going to shuffle. The first shuffle is embodying Source. The second shuffle is embodying Spirit. And the third shuffle is embodying Soul. And then I just move the cards. Sometimes they'll pop out and Spirit will nudge which one to take. And so I'm just going to go with the energy they say to take this one. Light. The Fairy Queen of Light comes to shed love and light into your current situation and to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. And she has the beautiful butterfly wings. It's the same kind of aura that they reminded me of to use today. Because the light, especially in this time where I am in the northern hemisphere up north, the winter time is actually physically dark. And it's that time the Fae are reminding us that we go within and we reflect on everything that we've learned through the months that are filled with life and creation and renewing. That it's a time to be subtle and go within and understand the things that we were taught. But we have to remember to step into that space of light. That there cannot be one without the other. That in the darkest times of these seasons, that the light that we find are the joyous moments that we're sharing love with each other. And that we can infuse a childlike wonder, a joy in the simple and mundane tasks. Sometimes we go through certain emotional things during this time of year because there's holiday celebrations and festivities going on all over our world. And there are some that are having challenges, and it can be very sorrowful because maybe they've had loss or they're in a space where they're lonely. And so one of the greatest things that we can do during these times is to let those around us that are going through these things be authentically where they need to be. But it's not about the gifts. It's not even about the fancy meals we present to each other. Sometimes we can't gather with loved ones. Maybe it's an impossible task. And that's when a simple act of joy, a little bit of laughter, finding the light in someone, recognizing it and telling them that we see that, whether it's a certain way they smile or a kind gesture that they've done over the course of the year that we're remembering, acknowledge this. That opens up that space of source light. We're recognizing that in each other and we just begin to glow. It's a light that's inherent in all of us. But sometimes we just need that little spark and that reminder. And laugh a little bit. It's okay. It's okay to feel sad, but also have those moments where you have a good chuckle. We don't have to feel guilty over that. Yes, we're honoring and we're being authentic, but it's okay to recognize those little moments of relief or joy or wonder. And they're just showing me. She has her hands open, and she's willing to receive. We all know that there's a tale during this time of year, during the festivities, where it's bah humbug, and the angels, the different spirits come, the ghosts of Christmas, to bring enlightenment to the character. And so this is something that the Fae are stepping forward and reminding us that we all have things that we reflect on, sentiments during these times of winter or festivities. And the darkness isn't an evil place. Not to be confused. The darkness is a renewal. It's the void. It's that space we go to of blankness. We're just not recognizing the beautiful resonance of light. Maybe we've turned our heart light down a little bit to try to spare ourselves of any kind of emotions that we're not wanting to feel. And it's okay. That spark of light, it's okay to open up. Open up. That's what we're being shown here. The hands are open to receive the light. To be a little vulnerable this time of year. Express how we're feeling. And allow others the blessing to reach out to us and allow us their expression of the joy that they see in us and the light. We are all born with wings, the Fae are saying. We all have the wings. It's just sometimes during the dark hours, dark night of the soul, during those moments, we pull the wings in to spare ourselves any more trauma or heartaches. We feel like we're protecting ourselves by pulling our wings close. And that's not always the case. It's like building the walls. We feel like we're protecting our heart from being hurt if we put the walls up, the facades. But what we're doing is we're keeping in the illusion. Love is still going to get in. We're not protecting ourselves from being hurt. And the joy that we're feeling, we don't have to put on that tense feeling. We have to move into that space of, well, what if I feel love and joy, it's going to end soon. When is the next thing going to happen? Because something's always going to happen. That's just the nature of being here, is that we're always having the experience of learning, of growing. And we need the density and the duality. That's how we learn the most profound lessons. So we shouldn't be afraid of the darkness, but we also shouldn't be afraid of feeling the joy and the light. Open our hands and open our hearts and spread our wings and find the wonder. Go ahead and have the extra piece of chocolate. Eat the cake. Sing the silly holiday songs. Wear the crazy sparkly sweater. Whatever it takes, go build a snowman if you're lucky and you have a lot of snow out where you are. Enjoy it. And most of all, remind someone of their light. Tell them what they mean to you. Watch those wings spread. and that beautiful aura start to elongate and expand, and watch the heart light come on. You can see it in the eyes too. Even if it's just somebody at the store, smile at them. It makes the difference. So thank you for allowing me to bring this message from the fairies. Just remember that the elemental energies are with us throughout the year. They just take on a different expression. As we go within in the winter, as again in the northern hemisphere, the Fae's energy is to remind us of the childlike wonder and the joy in the little things. And it's okay to laugh until you're crying or no sound comes out. And it's okay to cry after if you have to. All the love, many beautiful blessings, everyone.